You let me know when you're ready.
All right, whenever you're ready.
Okay. Hey guys, it's Amy Lynn from Cat Country 1071, and I'm here with the people and the animals, which is awesome, from Busch Gardens. Summer Nights is going on right now through August 16th, and that means that you can stay and play until midnight on Fridays and Saturdays. Fireworks end the night, and I'm going to be out there broadcasting live on Saturday, so come and see me. Yeah. But we're going to talk about this, now am I saying it right? Echidna?
Echidna. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got it. Perfect.
Awesome. This is Trevor from Busch Gardens, and he said he could talk for 45 minutes about this little guy, but we'll hit the high points.
I'll try to hit the high points
Okay.
and keep it down. So echidnas are one of my favorite animals in the whole wide world. They're so cool, especially because what on earth do you think he'd be related to? On first glance, what does he look like?
Gee, let me think. A porcupine.
Porcupine, a hedgehog, you get both those guesses a lot. In fact, genetically speaking, you and I and all of us in this room are closer related to porcupines and hedgehogs than this guy is to either species.
Really?
And the reason for that is because they are egg-laying mammals, so they're considered what's called a monotreme, just like the duck-billed platypus. So if you've ever heard of the platypus before, that's actually his closest living relative.
Ah.
Now, he does have spikes on his back, kind of like what a porcupine or a hedgehog is going to have, but they all point in one direction, so they tend to stay actually kind of flat on his back. But if you'd like, you can touch him on his back, just from head to tail.
But like a defense, do they come out like quills though? Like
Not really. They're very different from like what a porcupine would have. They're very deeply kind of embedded into his skin. So just like we would have in our hair cells, they're basically only really going to fall out on occasion and kind of regrow at that point.
Let me just tell you, if you were really stressed out, you would want to just stroke him because it feels really nice, actually. He can be very soothing. Okay, so now what is he's got 3 little tiny toenails and then one giant
long one. That is called his grooming claw. So this guy, since he's covered in spikes, if you think about it, if your whole body's covered in spikes and you have to scratch yourself on the back, well, you don't want to impale your own hand. So instead he uses that really long claw. He does essentially echidna yoga. He'll take his foot, lift it all the way up and scratch himself anywhere on the head or along his back and really just kind of, get in those hard to reach places to get a nice itch out of it.
It's the downward facing echidna.
There you go, downward facing echidna, exactly. But he's just one of over 12,000 animals that calls Busch Gardens home. And of course, like you mentioned, we're open late too, so you got a chance to see all of our animals in the dark. Of course, ride all the great rides in the dark as well. So your great new show, Kinetics, and also, of course, fireworks every night too.
And speaking of the dark, I learned that this next little guy is not a pet that you would want to have for several reasons. One of which is it's nocturnal, so you trying to take care of it would be a little difficult.
It'd be pretty tough.
Even still, Trevor told me it'd be a felony to try to have him as a pet.
Well, honestly, with a little guy like this is Edgar. He's an eastern screech owl.
So
and
cute.
The only time that you'll ever actually see them in a zoo or in an aquarium is if they're a rescue story. So the thing about a bird like him is that the reason he's with us is because he can no longer take care of himself out in the wild. Now, Edgar's story is that he came to us after he'd been hit by a car and he had a very badly broken wing. So we did a surgery to actually repair his wing. So unfortunately, it never quite healed proper, so he can't fully extend his wing to fly. But because of that, he now has a permanent home at Busch Gardens where he acts as an education animal ambassador. So he gets to go out kind of like what we're doing right now. We get to let families, and especially small kids, get a chance to meet him and really learn more about not only what we do from a conservation standpoint with the several hundred of animals that we see every single year for rescue and rehab, but also to learn more about the animals that are in your own backyard. Because they're such neat little animals.
They are. I think Edgar.
Edgar.
I think he might be.
Edgar Owl Poe, actually.
Edgar. Okay, I like that. See, that makes sense. Edgar Owl Poe. I think he's kind of faking it though, because then now he gets his meals.
He does get a pretty nice.
He's got a headshot and
nice
resume.
Plush life now, exactly. All his meals served on a silver platter, like we said earlier. Grade HMO dental. It's $0 copay. He's got it all included. So.
He is just a little sweetie, though. He is so cute. Did we get a zoom in on Edgar Owl Poe?
We absolutely need one
adorable.
on him.
So these are just a couple of the animals that you can see at Busch Gardens up in Tampa. Is right in our backyard. So that's the cool thing. In summer, it's so necessary to go up and visit. It's educational. It's super fun. Extended hours, fireworks. Falcon's Fury in the dark.
Oh, that is insane.
I'm so excited for that.
Well, that one, is tallest freestanding drop tower in North America, 335-foot tower, and it's the only one in the world to actually angle you face down. So once you get to the top of that tower, it's almost just like jumping out of a plane. It's a lot safer too. So if you ever want to know what that's like, but without having to take that risk, there you go.
Exactly.
But check us out online at buschgardenstanpa.com. We've got all sorts of information about our animals, about our rides, the show times, and of course also some great ticket deals too. Right now for season pass holders and also for people with fun cards, you can take up to 2 friends to Busch Gardens for just $25 now through the end of Summer Nights on August 16th.
See, fantastic deals. We're here in Florida. You got to take advantage. BuschGardensTampa.com. Go visit the website and let's check out summer nights together. I'll see you on Saturday. Thank you so much, guys.
Thanks for having us.
It's Amy Lynn for Cat Country 1071.